Hello and welcome. Today we have the honor of having us amongst today Professor Harsh Verma, professor at Faculty of Management Studies, University of Delhi. Sir has joined us as an expert in the marketing track of the sixth edition of Anusandhan, the annual research competition hosted by Rukmini Devi Institute of Advanced Studies. So, how has your experience been, and what has been your most memorable day moment on the day today?
My experience has been good, and the most memorable, if you ask me, there are two memorable moments, in generally everyone's life. One memorable moment is when you eat something, right? And second is when you get something intellectually stimulating. So the memorable moment was my presence in the first session, and it was wonderful listening to your director and other experts. That was
Wonderful, sir.
memorable.
And any of the paper presentations that you have enjoyed particularly in the marketing track?
I
And
mean,
what
it's a, it's a, it's a, it's a, it's a it's a difficult question to answer. Why I say so? There is a logic. Because all of the presentations were made by people who are struggling. They're trying to get toehold in the field of research. So, in my opinion, all of them were good, but some of these presentations, I think the two presentations which stand out are the ones where the researchers were able to publish their work. And once you get your research work published, that means the articulation of objectives and the methodological rigor that's already been proven. So particularly I like the one which was published in European Journal of Marketing
right.
on skepticism.
Yes. And this brings to my next question. We have read your marketing blog. In fact, it's Marketing Crow. And you have used a lot of terms, a lot of creative terms. For example, research is like a donkey climbing the mountain and ultimately becoming a horse. And then in the morning session, you spoke about the hammer and the nail theory. And then, of course, there's this theory of no, nothing that you live by. So, how does academic writing and creative blogging come together, and how do you handle it, sir?
I think, if you attend my sessions, uh, I am I've been as a child very naughty and unconventional. So I think that particular child lingers in me. So when I approach uh, anything, if it's research or writing or maybe in my class, so it is generally an unorthodox manner of handling the situation. So my blog also tries to juxtapose the sociocultural reality, but from the marketing point of view. Like, take example, last session which I had in my institution, which was built around a statement. For instance, the statement was the distance between 2 points is no point. And this was this particular statement which I uh, presented by bringing in different perspectives and connected with the brand.
Wonderful, sir. That's a very eternal statement. In fact, it resonates with the new philosophy that time is eternal. And like you said, the distance between 2 points is no point. Wonderful. So, my next question would be that you have written and you have researched extensively about a lot of areas. What do you think is that one underscored or understated area in marketing that researchers should now focus upon?
I think mostly these days the conversation is about AI,
Yes.
and I would say that this new technology is creating kind of divide and isolation. So as we are progressing, so-called progressing, and the technology is engulfing us, we are all surrounded by technology as if we are stranded on a ocean, and this is creating you some kind of internal alienation. So how it's going to manifest in consumer psychology and behavior, that I think is a new area to explore.
Wonderful. So that has been an amalgam of so many numerous research papers, writings, academics that you have had with you over a period of time and that comes across. So, that one last message that you would want to give to the young audience, the listeners, the academicians, research scholars, what is it that they should know about
See, one
research?
last is that, well, I mean, first, honestly, don't abandon your child, because abandonment of child means you have become mature, and maturity in a way is something like making you conformity, is leading you to conform to different kind of things, traditions which are surrounded, which are externally imposed. You try to adhere to those conventions or whatever superimpositions are. So maintain your child, and once you maintain your child, then as a researcher, whatever professors tell you, please question. Whatever researches appear, question. The moment you develop that questioning mind, I think question is something which unfolds an area of investigation, which leads to many questions and which leads to inquiry. And inquiry is something which breaks equilibrium. And once the equilibrium is broken, progress happens.
Oh my God, that's a wow moment in marketing terms. And I must say, this is one professor on whom societal and cultural norms cannot be juxtaposed. Wonderful speaking with you, Professor. And thank you so much on behalf of the entire team.
Thank you. Pleasure.